Hello to all of our travel partners. I know there are a lot of questions out there regarding our return to cruise operations. So I wanted to provide an update on where things are with Carnival Cruise Line. And while I would much rather be talking to you in person on a Carnival cruise ship, I am thankful that we have this way of keeping in touch between Zoom and videos and other virtual conversations. As you know, the cruise industry had been working together on new health and safety protocols. And then in October, the CDC published a conditional sailing order, which was quite structured and ambitious, but did lay out a path to the resumption of cruise operations in the US. However, the approval of not one, but 2 vaccines in December began to change the way the pandemic was being managed and how the return to cruising might be shaped. Fast forward to February, we now have additional vaccines coming online, including a single-dose solution from Johnson & Johnson to be approved for emergency authorization by the FDA. And the new administration's COVID plan includes a focused effort, as you know, to ramp up vaccine production and distribution as a top priority. Consequently, the goal of getting people vaccinated quickly is the focus. And with the news that vaccines will be widely distributed and available to most Americans starting this spring, there is a growing sense that many of our normal activities, including cruising, will be able to find a secure route to return. In the meantime, we must continue to deal with the extended pause. We have now canceled all Carnival cruises through the month of May. In Australia, our pause is ongoing at least until the end of June. And we have established new dry dock dates for 8 of our ships, which will delay their return until the second half of 2021. We've also communicated to all of you and your booked guests that we are giving people options to cancel if they choose through the end of July, and incentives to retain reservations as we continue to work through the pause in the US. We will still honor our future cruise credits for any cruises that we cancel. We know this situation is incredibly frustrating for everyone who is part of the travel, tourism, and cruise industry, including our business partners, and especially our travel agent partners. At this point, the one commitment we can make is to continue to keep you informed, even if it's an update like this, letting you know what we know and what we don't know. The good news is that Carnival Corporation continues to be a financially sound company. We entered into this situation with a very strong balance sheet that has allowed us to raise additional capital and financing to help get us through this unprecedented pause in our operation and maintain our position as a leader in the global cruise industry. Fortunately, we've been able to see our European brands resume cruising. Meanwhile, we continue to plan for our future here in the US. Our new Mardi Gras will be arriving in the US soon, and we've recently broken ground on our new Terminal F at Port Miami to get ready for the 2022 arrival of Carnival Celebration, the sister ship to Mardi Gras. And she'll be here in time for us to celebrate our 50 years of cruising with Carnival Cruise Line. 16 of our ships remain in US waters, following the CDC requirements so that we will be ready just as soon as we can get back to cruising, and our bookings for 2022 and beyond are very solid and demonstrate the pent-up demand that we know is there for cruising once we can sail again. So finally, let me reiterate how much we appreciate your ongoing role in supporting your clients through these changes and continuing to help them to plan their future vacations when the time is right for their next cruise. In appreciation of your loyalty and commitment, we are honoring the commission tier for each travel agency earned in 2019 through 2022. We do recognize the important role the travel agents play in this process, and we want to provide you some peace of mind knowing your efforts through 2022 will be compensated at the rate that you worked so hard to earn. We will continue to keep you updated. Adolfo and his team are here to help with anything you need. In the meantime, take good care, stay safe, and get your vaccine just as soon as you can. Thanks again. We are Carnival, and we will be back.